Hello everyone, Josh here with Gotcha Legends, bringing y'all another Infinite Magicraid video, and today we're going to be going over what you should be using your gold and your gems for. There's a few things that you want to use those things for, besides just doing summonings and of course building up your gear. We're going to be going over a few of those things here in today's video. One of the big things with gems is you actually want to use your gems for arena refreshes, and we're going to go over why right now. So let's go into arena real quick. Let's go find ourselves an easier fight. We're on our side account here. This one looks like it'll be pretty quick. Go ahead. Actually, I'm just going to go and take all of these off, except Lester, because I can use Lester on the very first turn with his guaranteed crit. So I'll show you guys what you get when you get a win. I'm sure a lot of you that are playing the game already know what you're going to get, but, you know, just for the purpose of today's video, let's go and select the holder. We want to take that out first before anything else. All right. Okay, so there we go. We got him almost completely down. Liz is left. Okay, so after you get a victory in PvP, you get these books. These books right here, these defense talent tomes, and we also have attack, and there's also support. Now, what do you do with those? You actually use those in your talent area. I'll show you right now. The talent tower, if you will. That's what you want to call it. You go over here to the talent. You go down here to class talent, and you get pretty significant buffs. For example, if I go ahead and upgrade this, it's going to give me plus 400. So it'll give me an additional 100 from what I originally had for all my attack type units in my entire box for your entire account. And you can do the same thing for support units, for defense units, and then of course when you get these up to, I believe you got to get these up to 10, then you can move on to the next one if you want to work on some other stats. This is a lot of stats, and the only way you can get those right now is through arena. Another reason that you want to use your gems to refresh arena is you also have campaign quests in here that expect you to do a certain amount of participation in an arena. These go up into several hundreds when you continuously keep getting through all the different chapters. It gets to the point where I believe it goes as high as 400. I'm not sure if it goes higher than that, but I do know for a fact it does go to 400. So you want to be able to get as many talents as you can. It'll also progress you and let you climb the ranks in PvP, which will allow you to get better weekly rewards, bi-weekly rewards, monthly rewards, whatever the season was. I think it's 1 week. So that's a big thing. So yes, utilize your gems in that regard as needed. You know, I'm not going to say sitting there and just drop 1,000 gems right now and climb PvP all day. You don't have to do that. Just use them as needed. But keep in mind, it does give you quite a big boost in talent for your entire account, which is very, very good. Very, very strong as well, and it will help with progression in other areas of the game. So that's one thing. Another thing that you can use your gems on is to actually refresh the market. And this is also going to kind of tie into some things that you could use your gold on. So if you'll go into your currency store, your market, if you will, you'll notice that a lot of the things in here cost gold. Some things will cost gems, but a majority of it will be gold. We have 1-star fodder. You know, if you saw my fodder video, you want to get as much fodder as you can. It's pretty cheap, it's very inexpensive, and it's very efficient, because if you get enough of it, that's less, fodder hassle you'll have. Of course, it does still take quite a bit because the current system does need some work, but fodder is fodder. And then sometimes we even get lucky and get these excellent runes for 1.2 mil. Always get those, because I mean, that could be a potential legendary. You never know. I'd also recommend getting the refined rune shards, because you get 50 of those. You go do a multi, and then, you know, if you're lucky, you can get a 3-star, even potentially at a 1% rate, an epic for free for just the cost of some gold. Not bad. These here, these 2 stars, I'd grab those as well. And there's also sometimes 3-star elite fodder in here as well. And I'd also grab all the EXP potions that you see, because you will run out. And let me tell you right now, getting from level 140 to 150, if you A5 fully ascend a unit, it takes a ton of EXP potions. I mean, it takes a ton. So, you know, as you start progressing and building up your units and you stop getting these first time clear rewards, you're going to start running out of EXP potions. So I highly recommend that when you're in here, you're buying up all the EXP potions that you can. Okay? Gold is a lot more manageable to get than EXP potions later on, as well as fodder. Okay, so make sure you buy those things as you can, and then do your free refresh, and then go in here and do it again. I would advise highly to ignore all gear, because gear is actually a farmable resource. You can go in and use your stamina and farm gear all day long, every day if you'd like, depending on how far you can push, and then you can play around with it that way. Because the problem with gear is it's RNG based, so you might be spending a hefty price for something that might end up being completely useless. Potions are not useless. Fodder is not useless. Pulls are not useless, because it also at minimum gives you fodder. All those things are great resources. Right here, we got a Timona, 3-star fodder, 400k, easy all day, in the bank. Now, for gems, back to gems, spending gems. I would advise doing 2 gem refreshes every day, because it's only going to cost 15 gems, and you get 20 from your dailies every day. So you're still going to make a 5 gem profit if you refresh only twice additionally to your free refresh. So that'll give you quite a few opportunities to come in here every day, buy up some stamina, buy up some fodder, and potentially even get yourself some free pulls. So recommend doing that again every single day. Yes, it's going to take a hit on your gold, but again, gold is a lot more easier to obtain than these various resources that we're purchasing right now. And again, these will all go into helping you progress and continue to enjoy your time here in Infinite Magicraid. I know that sounded like some kind of marketing ploy, but it's very, very real. So let's just go through here and finish off buying these potions. These miracle runes for 1.5 mil, buy them, because eventually we will have the miracle rune raid up banners. They come here periodically. You definitely want to have some of those pulls saved up and ready to go, because it all becomes minimum, beautiful, delicious fodder. And you can never have enough fodder in a gacha game, especially this one. We're just going to go through here and buy up all this fodder. And again, you will take a gold hit depending on, how lucky. Matter of fact, the more gold you use, the better, because that means you got very lucky with your refreshes on the market and you got some really good things. So there we go. We cleaned out the currency store. So that's a few things right there that you can utilize gold on. You can use gems on. Obviously, you also can, you can go for summons if you like, but though not really highly recommended. Sometimes in the actual market, you'll see a 5-star dragon egg for 1,080 gems. Worth it. We did the math on it. It's worth it. It's actually worth more than a multi overall. Except unless you're very, very, very close to a pity. Then I guess you could go and buy a multi and just get your pity and get your new legendary. Hopefully it's a legendary that you want, or preferably a dupe of ones that you already have that are good. So there's a few things you could do there with your gold and your gems, but those are just a few things I kind of wanted to go over for you guys and gals out there, besides just, the generic stuff. Oh, level up units with gear, feed the gold into gear, obviously get everything to plus 12, see how it rolls. If it's good, go to 16. We'll do all that in a gear guide video later on. Hero regression is probably another thing that you might be looking into buy later on down the road, way down the road, but that's more or less going to be when you feel like you need to completely rethink your whole team, your whole strategy, and those are nice to have. Those cost 1,000 though as well, so keep that in mind. That's not something that I'd want you to buy often, because if you're buying them often, that means you're making a lot of mistakes, and hopefully you're not doing so. That's why we're making these guides and these videos, to help you guys and gals avoid those very mistakes. So anyways, hope today's video was helpful. I just want to share with you all some ways to spend your gold and your gems and progress and have fun in playing Infinite Magicraid. So that's gonna be it for me. Don't forget to go ahead and like today's video, feed our boy Gio, make him nice and fat before winter, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, take notifications, join the Discord in the description below as always, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Until then, peace.